Dear students, today I am going to discuss rules to form simple past perfect sentences under the heading Learn English through Tamil, a foundation course given by Dr.R.G. Vetri welcomes you all. Now, rules to form simple past perfect sentences under this, the first rule, that is 7.1, I can say. 7 is the type of the sentence, rule is 1. So, the formula is subject. Subject, you know already, it may be a noun, it may be a personal pronoun. Plus primary auxiliary verb, past tense, that is had we have to use. Plus V3 verb, past participle should be added. So very, very simple to construct the sentence. So, to form simple past perfect sentences, I have already just now I told you subject plus primary auxiliary verb add plus V3 verb should be added. Okay. Next one. Here, to form simple past perfect sentences, the first rule, I can say here, if the verb V1 is ending with C, then V3 is formed by adding KED to V1 verb. Simple example, picnic, here I have given at the top. It's a verb ending with C. So, when I am using past perfect, that is simple past perfect sentences, so now I have to use KED, I have to add. So just see the example now. The family had picnicked at the park last evening. It's a singular noun. Please follow. For plural, same I am using now. We had picnicked by the lake. It is the noun plural. So the first rule is, if any verb ending with C, we have to add KED. Please follow. This is the unique of the C ending letter in the verb, V1 verb. Next one. Now under this, the verbs ending with C, I have observed in the Oxford Dictionary only 2 verbs, but I have collected from the other sources a number of verbs I have given below. Panic, panicked, KED added. Picnic, picnicked. Mimic, mimicked. Traffic, trafficked. Frantic, franticked. Mechanic, mechanicked. In always, whenever C comes as an ending word in V1 verb, add KED to convert past participle V3 verb. If it is continuous, simply you add ing. Please have it in mind. Now rule 2, I will call it as 7.2. In the case of V1 verb, regular verb, kindly follow, ending with E. Ending with E. Plus D must be added to V1 verb. That means D must be added to V1 verb to form V3 verb, past participle, in the simple past perfect sentences. So I am giving example, kindly go through. Kindly follow me. Here, A1, the A1, that is A1 verb, simple present, A3 verb, past participle. Advice, advised. E, only I am adding D. Bat, batted. Capture, captured. Derive, derived. Free, freed. So I am adding only ed. Kindly follow. So these words, verbs, so I am, by using example, I am showing here. Kindly follow me now. The first verb, Ram had advised. Advice, V1, D added. Advised by his teacher to study daily. This is the simple past perfect sentence. Example, Ram had advised by his teacher to study daily. The Indian army had captured many terrorists, crossed the Indian border. Singular noun. Now, students have derived the equation given at home, given as homework by the teacher. Plural noun. Some people had freed from the jail during Mahatma Gandhi birthday. Plural noun. So this is the most important. So the example I have given. Let me go for the next rule, 7.3. 7, the type of sentence, 3, the rule. That is, if the V1 verb, irregular, kindly follow, irregular verb, is ending with E. If it is regular, we have to add E, D. If it is irregular verb ending with E, then V3 is formed by not by adding D. Please follow. To V1, irregular verb. But in a different way, which must be memorized from the books. So V3 verb will be formed in different way for irregular verb ending with E. So we have to memorize, to write or to speak without mistakes. Some simple example I am giving, kindly follow. In the alphabetical order I am giving. Irregular verb, bite. So, biten or simply bite. Come, come. Give, given. Kite, kite. Please follow. They are different. They are different from past tense. V2 verb. So, this is only for irregular verb. If it is regular verb, simply we will add D. I hope very clear. Now, still continues the list. Lose, lost. Ride, ridden. Rise, risen. See, seen. Take, taken. Write, written. Please follow. Okay. Now, I am using the same verb in examples to understand that. A dog had bitten a boy. Biten a boy. Kindly follow. Bite is the verb. So the double T we are adding. Actually, biten. Kindly follow. Because the vowel is there. We have already seen that. So had bitten. Biten is the V3 verb. Singular. Ram had come to see his mother just now. Come, V3 verb. Had come. So always had is the must. And V3 will come next. Fans of MGR, ex-chief minister and famous actor of Tamil Nadu, had given sweets to all the people in the bus during the birthday of MGR. Please follow. Plural verb. Boys had taken a bat each one to play cricket. Plural. See, always in these past perfect, simple past perfect sentence, had, must, and V3 verb will be coming. Please follow. This is the rule. Rule 4, very, very important. If the V1 verb is a regular ending with Y, please follow. It's an anomaly, please follow. Ending with Y preceded by a vowel, then V3 is formed by adding ed to V1 verb to convert into V3. Few example I am giving. It's a regular verb. Annoy. So I am adding ed. Annoyed, because O is the vowel. Betray. A is the vowel. So I am adding ed. Convey. E is the vowel. So I add ed. Please follow. Continuous list. Decay. The A is the vowel. Decayed. Ed is added. So the list continues. Enjoy. End letter. O vowel. So enjoyed. Ed added. Fray. A vowel. So frayed. Key. E vowel. Ed. Obey. E vowels. Ed. Play. A vowels. Ed. Relay. A vowel. Ed added. So very, very simple if you understand. Continuous list. Spray. A vowel. Sprayed. Fray. A vowel. Frayed. Ed. Underpay. A vowel. Paid. Underpaid. That is ed added. Very, very simple. So, in the case of a regular verb ending with Y, verb, ed will be added if it is preceded by vowel. Suppose if it is not preceded by vowel, now we have to see what will happen. Now, rule 5. Rule 5, 7.5. If the V1 verb, regular verb, is ending with Y, preceded by a consonant, please follow, or more than one vowel, consonant, then V3 is formed by adding IED. IED. If a vowel comes, ED we will add. If consonant comes preceded, then Y will be replaced by IED, replacing Y to V1 verb. A few examples I am giving here. Please follow. Example, apply. Ending word Y. L is the consonant. So, I am removing Y, applied. IED added. Busy. Ending letter Y. Consonant S. So, IED. Y is removed. Ending letter Y. Consonant R. Y removed. IED added. Ending letter Y removed. N consonant. So, IED is added. So, apply, applied. Busy, busied. Carry, carried. Deny, denied. Now, still list continues. Empty, emptied. Fry, fried. Glorify, glorified. Hurry, hurried. Identify, identified. Justify, justified. Still continues. Liquefy, liquefied. Marry, married. Notify, notified. Occupy, occupied. Purify, purified. Qualify, qualified. Reply, replied. Now, still continues. Study, studied. Try, tried. Unify, unified. Vary, varied. Worry, worried. So, in all the cases here, I have taken alphabetically A to W Z, wherever it is possible. Verb is possible, I am giving. So, if the word is ending with Y, if it is a regular verb, followed by vowel. Now we have to add ed. And if it is a regular verb ending with y, that is, we'll call it as the preceded by consonant, that is vowel ed added. If it is consonant, if it is coming, y will be removed, ied will be added. So this is the case for the most important. The next rule 6. In the case of simple past perfect sentences, if a V1 verb present regular, please follow, is ending with B, D, G, L, M, N, P, R, and T. So these 9 letters you have to memorize. Otherwise, you cannot write or speak without mistakes. This should be memorized because the reason we are going to discuss. So if they are ending with these letters preceded by a vowel, in the case of simple past perfect sentences, so what we have to do now, the end letter of V1 verb plus ed should be added to V1 verb to form V3 verb. Please follow. In all cases, examples are given below. Please follow. In all the 5 vowels, I will give 5 examples. I will give in each case. The first one, the letter is B. V1 verb, ending letter is B. I am taking 5 examples. Kindly follow V1 verb. This is V1 verb plus BED. That means I can say it is nothing but V3. Nothing but V3 verb. V1 verb plus beard, that is V3 verb. So crab, please follow. B ending, vowel A. So double B ending letter is again added with ed. Please follow. This is the common. Always, whatever ending letter, that should be added plus ed. Web, webbed, double B. Fibbed, double B. Rob, robbed, double B. Club, clubbed, double B. Here, see, you just see the wonder. Vowel A, E, I, O, U. So I have selected verb such a way that all the vowels are coming here. So when these vowels are preceded by this ending letter B, you have to add double B. Understand? The next letter, D. D letter. The same way, if D letter is the ending letter, so this will be V3 form. Kindly follow what way? The D will be added along with the ED. Pad, padded. Bed, bedded. Kid, kidded. Node, noded. That, that. Always double D is added in all the verbs. Vowel A, E, I, O, U. A, E, I, O, U. Vowels. So whatever ending letter, that is 2 times coming. That's all. Very, very simple. Easy to memorize. But only thing that 9 letter you have to memorize. The next letter, D, the G letter is G. G letter. So here I am giving again bag, bagged, big, bigged, rig, rigged, jog, jogged, hug, hugged. Always double G. So plus GED I am adding in all the cases. Vowel A, E, I, O, U. Only in this case, now we have to add double G. Kindly follow. The same way the next letter is L. In the case of L, as usual, we have to add LED. So reveal, revealed, double L. Conceal, concealed, double L. Control, controlled. Annul, annulled. So here vowel A, E, O, U. Unfortunately, I could not find a end letter L with I preceded by I vowel. I could not find in Oxford Dictionary, so I cannot able to give it here. Okay, the next one. M letter. Letter M, as usual, ending with med. Dam, damned. Hem, hemmed. Dim, dimmed. Hum, hummed. A, E, I, U. So here, as in the previous case, there is no word is observed ending with M preceded by the vowel O in the Oxford Dictionary. Kindly follow. The next one. N, letter N, ending letter. Ban, banned. Pen, penned. Green, greened. Cone, coned. Gun, gunned. So very easy. It is again all A, E, I, O, U. Here all the cases we are having example. Please follow. The next letter P. P. So automatically what you have to add now P, that is, kindly follow that we have to add PED, we have to add. That is V3 verb. PED we have to add. Kindly follow. Clab, clabbed. Step, stepped. Tip, tipped. Top, topped. Pack up, pack up. As per again the rule, ending letter plus ed. Kindly follow. The next one, R. Letter is R. So always adding red. Bar, barred. Defer, deferred. Steer, steered. Abhor, abhorred. Incur, incurred. Vowel A, E, I, O, U. So here all the vowels are coming with the example. Please follow. So let me go for the next letter, ninth letter, T. Please follow. In the case of T, I am giving the verb V1 verb, here V3 verb. So V3 verb, how it is formed? V1 plus the corresponding TED. Bat, batted, double T. Bed, betted. Fit, fitted. Clot, clotted. Gut, gutted. Very, very interesting information. So, now I am giving examples of sentences using these verbs. Discussed the few examples. Number one, two boys had clubbed. Club ending with B, vowel is U, so double B, clubbed together by a teacher to work in a computer. A child had kidded in the house. A mother had hugged his child, her child. Hugged her child. A mother had hugged her child. My teacher had compelled me to come for a tour. Examples. Kindly follow. Now, another sentence. During temple functions, many people had drummed. MED. Now, still the example continues. Sixth example, during Corona time, government had banned, B-I-N-N-E-D added, banned all people to stay in home. 7. All people had clapped by hearing Indian victory in cricket against Pakistan. So here, the interesting information, 2 days before I am recording this chapter, India win the T20 match, world cricket match against South Africa. 8. In China, Corona had record again. Record. Mindum paraviyadu. Record. 9. A thief had committed suicide in police station. So, this is the example. The next rule, 7.7 rule, this is the most important. If a V1 verb, present regular, is ending with the same letter B, D, G, L, M, N, P, R, and T letters, 9 letters, preceded by more than one vowel or any other consonant. The previous rule preceded by a vowel, but in this rule, more than one vowel or a consonant, if it is preceded, the behavior, the conversion of V3 will be different. Just see here, letter. In the case of simple past perfect sentences, only plus ed should be added to V1 verb to form V3 verb in all cases, including above specific 9 letters. In addition to 9 letters, in all other cases also we are adding the same way. Examples are given below. See here some examples. Here there is no vowels, the consonant or 2 vowels will come. Absorb, absorbed, ed. No double B, please follow. Comb, combed. Add, added. Buff, buffed. Bang, banged. Wrong, wronged. The next one continues. Ask, asked. Call, called. Confirm, confirmed. Sign, signed. Echo, echoed. Help, helped. Clear, cleared. The next, cross, crossed. Next examples continues. Please follow. Act, acted. Allow, allowed. Fix, fixed. And boost, boost. The idea here it is, if the any verb, not only, this is up to T we have discussed, kindly follow. That is B, D, G, L, M, N, P, R, and T. 9 letters preceded by vowel, double times that end letter should be added. Preceded by more than one vowel or T, we have to add only ed. So that is up to act we have seen here. In this case, kindly follow act, consonant C, that's why acted. Allow, allowed. Here, fix. In this case, this is additional to up to T, additional to other letters. W, X is that, etc. Now, one more important information I want to give. So, I have observed from the Oxford Dictionary, there are no verbs ending with letter A, with the B, J, Q, and U. So, these letters are not ending as per Oxford Dictionary. It is my observation. Kindly follow. Now I am going for specific example for sentences. Noun, singular, the plural noun, personal pronoun, first person, second person, third person, with suitable examples for simple past perfect sentences. Now, first singular noun, I am taking example. Number one, example, please follow. The dog had eaten its food. Please follow the verb eat is the normal verb, V1. Here we are not double T because two vowels are coming. So this rule obeys. Whenever two vowels, the double T will not come. Obeyed. The rat had fallen. See, it is different from adding ed. It's a different past participle. Fallen from the roof. The eagle had picked a fish from the sea. This is normally simply ed added. Normal. Ram had walked in a rain fastly. Simple verb walked. V1. Walked. Sita had talked with her friend. Here, talk normal verb, V1 verb, so ed added. See, these are the example for single nouns. The dog had eaten its food. The rat has fallen from the roof. The eagle had picked a fish from the sea. Ram had walked in the rain fastly. Sita had talked with her friend. Now I will go for plural nouns, examples of sentences. The students had completed their work, had completed. The engineers had designed a new bridge. The children had played in the park. The dogs had barked all night. The birds had flown south for the winter. In all the cases, plural noun. Example, that is simple past perfect sentences. Now I will go for pronouns, example sentences. In the case of pronoun, there are three persons, first person, second person, and third person. First person singular, I. So I, first person singular, is a specific, you must have idea about I. Whenever we are using to speak or to write, singular verb always am we have to use. Please follow. We should not use is or are. Only we have to use am as a singular verb. That is one information. Suppose if it is a past tense, so what we have to use now? We have to use I was. Singular now. Kindly follow. Okay? So specifically you must understand. And when you go for the auxiliary verbs, has, have, etc., in that case you have to use have. Plural but not has. Please follow, important. Have you have to use. I have. This is the very, very important. You must remember regarding it's a unique property of the letter I pronoun. So let me come back our example. First sentences. I had finished my work. Simple verb, ed added. I had read my book. Read, past participle. I had met the principal, irregular verb, so V3 verb. I had bought, V3 verb, that is irregular. I had lived, ed added, entered with E. So I have lived 6 months in London. Now I had traveled, ed added. So now let me come back. I had finished my work. I had read my book. I had met the principal. I had bought a new car. I had lived 6 months in London. I had traveled to many countries. So, very, very important point for the simple past perfect sentences, always past means always had should be added. It may be anything. It may be singular or plural or first person, second person, third person, irregular, irresponsibility, that is immaterial. We have to use only had. The second thing is V3 verb we have to use. Past participle you have to use. Then you have to complete the sentence. Kindly follow. Let me go for the second, the plural, first person plural. As usual, we had finished our works. We had read our books. We had met the principal. We had lived 6 months in London. We had traveled to many countries. Examples of sentences for personal pronoun, first person, plural we. Okay. Now, examples of sentences for second person, it is singular as well as plural we can use. So that you can, depending upon the sentence, we have to identify. It's very, very difficult. Please follow. I can tell you. You had eaten an apple. You had eaten an apple. So I am giving singular. Normally in English, you, plural also you. Singular also you, plural also you, second person. So in Tamil, if you want to say you means ni, singular. You, நீங்கள், plural. நீங்கள், plural. நீங்கள், plural. More than one. Agree? So in Tamil we can able to differentiate. But in this English also, from the words you can even to identify the singular or plural. I can explain now. Kindly follow. In the first sentence, you had eaten an apple. So an apple means probably maybe one person. So this is singular. Suppose if you want to write in the form of plural, you had eaten apples. Apples, if you write, that should be plural. More than one. Now, you had supported always your friends. So it's indicating your friends, singular. You had improved your skills fastly. Your skill. So fastly, singular. Kindly follow. Now I will go for the plural. You had eaten apple. Please follow. You had completed all your projects. Projects, please follow. Plural. You had played well in cricket. Example for plural, second person. Now I will go for the third person. When you go for third person, in the third person, singular, he, she, it, and plural, they. So first I will take he. So I will read one by one. He had read that book several times. He had read that book several times. He had completed the project on time. He had bought a new car. He had learned to speak Malayalam. He had traveled to many countries. Kindly follow. Very, very easy. So, had plus V3 verb we are using for the he. The same way she, exactly identical. She had completed her B course. She had traveled to India. She had learned to play piano. She had written an article last year. She had already finished her homework. In all the cases, we are using she. Singular third person. Past perfect. Simple past perfect. Now I'll go for it. Now you should be careful. When you have to use it we should not use for human beings, persons. We have to use only animals, birds, insects, and non-living things. Even chair you can use. Okay. So now let me give 5 examples covering all. First one, it had eaten an apple. Non-living thing will not eat an apple. So living thing, I can simply say monkey. You can think of it stands for monkey. Monkey had eaten apple. So it had eaten an apple. The next, it had changed its shape over the years. It had changed its shape over the years. So any animal, it changed its shape over the animal. It had improved its body significantly. Any animal. It had improved its body significantly. It had rained a lot this week. It had rained a lot this week. It's the rain, indicating rain. Now, it had become quite popular. So, very interesting information. Next, we'll go for the example personal pronouns, the third person plural. Very, very important. Very, very important. They had completed their projects in time. Please follow. Their project, they mean plural, automatically third person plural. They have completed their project in time. They had visited the new museum. They had finished their homework. They had improved their skill. They had started a new business. Very, very interesting information. Here, I want to give one information, my dear students. Please have it in mind. They, normally in English, we cannot able to differentiate human beings, animals, or other things. Suppose, I can say this way. When I am using they to indicate person, in all cases, they had completed their projects, human beings. They had visited, human beings. They had finished their homework, human being. They had improved their skills, human being. They have started a new business, human beings. So it is indicating only they, avargal. Suppose I can say a new sentence. They had eaten apples. Kindly follow. How can I use the in Tamil translate? They had eaten apple means அவர்கள் ஆப்பிள் சாப்பிட்டார்கள் என்றும் சொல்லலாம். அதே சமயத்தில் மங்கியாக இருந்தால், அனிமலாக இருந்தால், அவைகள் ஆப்பிள்கள் சாப்பிட்டு கொண்டிருந்தன. That is, அவைகள் ஆப்பிள்கள் சாப்பிட்டன. Had eaten. சாப்பிட்டன. அவைகள் சாப்பிட்டன. So in this case, they, kindly follow அவைகள். Applying not for human beings. Just like you think of that. Okay. Next one. That is the end of this chapter. So, my dear students, so if you memorize all the rules that are given in my all the nearly 12 sentences I am framing, the present tense 4, past tense 4, and future tense 4, totally 12 sentences. These 12 sentences only we are using commonly for to speak, to write, to reply answers. So only if you follow the rules that I have given, which are not given in any grammar book, please note, my dear student, these rules are not given in any grammar book. It's a gift for you. So please memorize and just do your English, improve your English knowledge very nicely. Thank you. I will meet you in the next class. Bye-bye, Dr. Gunasekharan.